Hey, welcome to One-on-Ones podcast, where you get the truth, the whole truth, and none but the truth. Well, at least in our minds. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out, though. We got a special guest with us today, man. 15-year NFL vet. I believe first ballot Hall of Famer. My dog, my big bro, none other, needs no introduction. My dog, Brandon Marshall.
What's happening?
Hey,
Roll up.
Can't do all that earlier.
I ain't getting none of that. This is from the crib.
Can I finish?
I ain't getting none of that.
Can I finish? Well, hey, homegrown 727, man, 8-year NFL veteran, none other, Louisville alumni, played for Coach Strong, man, Chicago Bears, New York Jets, Kansas City Chiefs, none other than my dog, Josh, a.k.a. Josh Bellamy.
Let's go.
Hey, so look. Hey,
No, but before we get started, man, I just want to say I'm proud of y'all, and
appreciate it.
The show is needed.
Thank you.
Yes,
Right? Like the energy, like y'all really showing how it is in the locker room. Like
Yes, sir.
everything.
Yes, sir.
Unfiltered. And so when y'all first started, you know, I seen it, and I think I DM'd you. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, this is right where it needs to be, because a lot of times we can get discouraged, right, as we building.
Right.
I wanted to give up when I first launched I Am Matthew. There was only 84 people watching.
Yeah.
But it was the players that kept me going. When I seen like the little comments, that's how you know you winning.
Right.
Right? And you right where you need to be, you in the
Right.
pocket. When you see players respond to it, you see your teammates respond to it, then that's when like, okay, so stay right there because the fans gonna follow. Right. So when I see y'all comments and I see blue check,
Yeah. Shady,
you know you right where you
They engaged.
Man, we be getting everybody hitting in, tapping in, man.
That's right.
Shout out to everybody that's
Shout
messing with One-on-Ones podcast, man. But, hey, we ain't into the sentimental shit, dog. We ain't here to ask no questions. We don't care nothing about what you thinking, what you got going on. You know, we show love.
We do want you to tap in, though.
Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, follow. But our thing is strictly a sports debate podcast. We want to be number one in the world, right? In the world, Craig. Hey, so jumping it off, B Marsh, man, right now. We want to kick off the first question. Is Saquon Barkley the greatest free agent pickup of all time?
Woo!
They getting into it like
We getting hot and heavy real quick, B.
Hey, do you want me to give you some other free agents?
Please.
You got Deion Sanders.
Yep.
You got Tom Brady. All right.
Drew Brees.
You got Drew Brees. You got Peyton Manning. Where is Saquon Barkley on that?
Listen, Saquon Barkley enters into the top 3 discussion if they win the Super Bowl, because you just named Drew Brees, bro.
Yes.
Drew Brees won the Super Bowl, but then he also came in after Katrina and reshaped the spirit of the city.
Yes, sir.
Right? So you got to think about Drew Brees, number 1.
Right.
They said he was done. His shoulder was out.
Right.
San Diego, right? He was in San Diego, shoulder went out. All these teams looked at him and said, nah.
Can't pass the physical.
And then he goes and breaks all the records. So you got to put Drew Brees 1.
Okay.
Tom Brady is interesting, but it was, one year in Tampa. He won the Super Bowl, which is a big deal. Saquon, to me, if they win the Super Bowl this year and then he can play 3 to 5 more years in Philly and have a phenomenal second half of his career, to me he enters into that top 3 conversation. But he's not number 1 to answer your question.
So who's number 1, B?
Drew Brees. You got to
Drew
say
Brees.
Over Tom
Okay.
Brady?
Okay.
Yes, because
Over
Tom Brady won 1. Drew Brees won 1.
Yes.
Right? But Drew Brees, you got to think about it. It was after Katrina, bro.
Yeah.
Think about what he did for the city. Think about it. And the Saints was terrible.
But hold on.
Drew Brees, Tom Brady.
Okay.
Tom Brady
came into
into a built situation. He had Todd Bowles, bro.
Yeah.
In a discussion.
And already top 10 defense.
Bruce, and he had Mike Evans, and he had Doug.
The team was already put in place. AB.
Well, he went and got them. He went and got them. But he was already into a good situation.
I see what you're saying.
Drew Brees came into the worst situation. Not only from an organization, they didn't even have a stadium. They didn't even have no practice facilities.
Right. Well, I said Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Reason I say Saquon Barkley is because you don't hear him say Jalen Hurts in the Philadelphia Eagles. You hear him say Saquon Barkley in the Philadelphia Eagles.
I feel you.
So I think that's bigger, bro.
But hold on.
But that's trendy though.
But it's bigger.
They already went to the Super Bowl.
If they win, they gotta win it though. They gotta win it. If they don't win it, then no.
Could you potentially be saying that because we're at the Super Bowl and Saquon is trendy right now?
No, I'm saying that because he's having the biggest impact on his team.
Okay.
As a running back, a position that ain't valued right now.
I mean, B. Marsh could take that seat, but I'm gonna push back. I don't see if you in the last 3 years, Philly has been to the last 2 Super Bowl, 2 out of the 3, without Saquon. They had Swift, Gainwell. Who else? Roy.
So when they went 2 years ago, they had Miles Sanders.
Sanders,
right?
Carolina, right?
Right.
He played,
So
like
it's like then you bring it. I mean, the worst out of the whole team deal is the Giants. It just shows you that the running back value.
Yeah, that's right.
Needs to be valued.
It need to be valued
in the NFL and not devalued. You know how they say, "Hey, man, the running backs and why Saquon? Come on, man."
I don't think it's that the running back market needs to be readjusted. I think the situations do. When you have King Henry, a dude that invests $500,000 a year and he walks around with stem machines hooked up to him, that's a guy you say, you know what, he probably played into his mid-30s and contribute at a high level. When you see Saquon Barkley and you look at the situation, you're like, well, he's probably worth more because he's the face of our franchise, and we never had an offensive line for him, and we never had receivers around him outside of Odell that last year, which Odell was banged up, and we never had a quarterback, right? And before Dayball got there, right, we never had, a real offensive coordinator. Who are we talking about? Sherman? Pat Shermer? Whatever his name is, as my offensive coordinator? What are we talking about? Yeah. Right? So that's when, if you're an owner, general manager, you got to make these decisions. You say, Saquon Barkley's actually worth $20 million.
Right? No, for sure.
A season, but the market was at what? 12. Joe was at 11, 12.
Right. Chris McCaffrey ended up hitting. I think.
No, he's 14. Him and Kamara was right there. But in this situation, you look at him and say he's the face of my franchise, and not only that, what he does on the field, he also sells the most jerseys.
Wow.
So he's probably generating another 20, 30 million off the field.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Maybe even more, probably more.
So you're saying that it's dependent upon the person or the player versus setting the market how it typically is out of the top 5. And
Correct.
Divide those top 5.
100%. 100%. But it was the best situation for them though. Like, why would we want to see Saquon Barkley stay in New York and we don't get to enjoy this? Right? Like, it would have never happened.
I also got to push back though, because I look at a running back like a James Cook. Yep. I think he's worth 20 a year. I look at a running back like Jahmyr Gibbs. I think he's worth $20 million a year.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. I like Derrick Henry, 20, 25 a year. Saquon, 25 a year. Then you look at the history of running backs. You can name LaShawn McCoy played over 10 years. Fred Taylor played over 10 years. Ward Dunn played over 10 years. It's over 30, 40 running backs that played over 10 years, and I just think it's a narrative.
Yeah, but those numbers, okay, great. No, it's not a narrative, right? What's the name of the show?
One-on-one.
And what is it about?
One-on-one.
Well, I mean, you got to win.
They say we talking. It's the truth. The truth.
And no
okay,
truth
come on. Okay, bro. The truth is the numbers don't lie, and the numbers say it's a drastic drop off once the running backs get over 28, 29. Hit their 30s, they're done. So I hear you on that. Those are anomalies, bro. Anomalies. Those are anomalies. You got to look at all the running backs that been in the NFL. They hit 29, 30, boom.
Sproles.
You're naming anomalies. You know how many? There's almost 2,000 players in the NFL every single year. The league's been around over 100 years.
About 15.
So it's a lot of information. Now, what I would say to you is this, though. Technology is changing. Rehab, all things is changing.
Modalities.
So that's what you got to look at if you're a general manager, and I think those numbers will shift over the next 20 years.
So you think Cook is equivalent to Saquon Barkley?
No. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Because you're saying $20 million a year. You think he worth $20 million a year?
The way it works is if you're a max guy, right? You get the top 5 people at that position.
Yeah.
And you go by their yearly salary. Correct me if I'm wrong. PA guy. You know what I'm saying? And then you divide those top 5.
That gives you the average. So you got Alvin. You got
CMC. Derrick Henry,
and Saquon.
And another one, right?
Well, it's
then
not.
You take those salaries, and then that's how you come up with your yearly and say that, okay, I'm worth
Yeah.
16, 17, 18, 20 years. So
Well,
I'm saying he's in that conversation.
I don't think. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I think yes, James.
I don't
Cook,
think
James Cook is it makes Josh Allen that much better, bro.
But yeah, I
Josh
think
Allen is not Josh Allen without James.
But
Cook.
I don't think
He's
James
dynamic.
Cook is. I don't think James Cook is what he is without Josh Allen, bro. He make a lot of plays out of the backfield, catching the ball.
That's
You know what I'm saying? He's not a Saquon Barkley, a every down back. I don't think he's an every down back.
He's dynamic. No, that's a good debate on the
That's-
debate show.
yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
debate on the
yeah.
debate show. To me, I don't see him at 20. I see him at 15, which is
okay.
above market,
Yeah.
right? It's above market. But if you take James Cook and you put him into another situation, is he still James Cook?
I think
Right?
so.
Without
Right.
Josh Allen, without
Right.
Joe
Yeah,
Brady,
that's what I'm saying.
right? Like
So-
it can't.
So hold on, now add this too though. The league is moving to running back by committee. When you have Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery, right?
Right.
Then you have White and Bucky in Tampa.
Right.
You got Saquon and Derek are kind of their own anomaly.
Raheem
man.
Mostert, A-Chain in Miami.
Mostert
Right.
and A-Chain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, then you got Aaron Jones. So where do you put Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs great.
He's a workhorse.
You said what he
a great
did
back.
for Green Bay. No,
Green Bay, you see what he did?
he's
a
worth
workhorse.
15.
15, right?
And he's
Right.
underpaid right now.
Yeah,
Right.
but he a top
Right.
back.
He's a top
That's
back.
all I'm saying is that the position needs to be valued. That's all I'm saying.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
saying.
Because what hasn't changed, right? There's a difference between the sport and then the entertainment. Sports and entertainment.
Yeah.
From an entertainment standpoint, what all these people want to see, they want to see big scores. They want to see big plays. That comes through our position, wide receiver, right? They want to see that. They want to see a fast game.
Yeah.
Running the ball slows the game down. So now you talk about sports. If you want to be here in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
you got to run the ball.
Yeah.
You got to run the ball. You got to play good defense.
right,
right.
So it makes sense from a ball standpoint, but from entertainment, people want to
with
see
you.
45 to 50, and that doesn't happen when you run the ball and the
Grinding
time of
clock.
possession, et
Right.
cetera, et cetera.
So are you saying the money supersedes winning?
Oh, 100. Yes. What are you talking about? What?
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Hold
Is that
on,
what it is?
yeah. Hold on. I'm talking about from an NFL standpoint.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the league level, league office standpoint. Yeah, that's the only thing they care about is the bottom line, revenue.
Right.
We hit $7 billion when we was in the league. Now it's $14 billion. Now how do we get it to 20 billion? Now how we go to global?
Yeah. How do you take
They
it?
ain't care about that. They
Yeah.
don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about him.
Money coming.
money.
No.
That's what they care about.
This is the biggest entertainment business in America, not in the world. In America.
Yeah. But then, like you said, I agree with that because when you're saying what you're saying is that the running back position is should be valued amongst the players, coaches.
Correct. The game.
The game.
The game.
But and especially if you want to win the game.
Not the
but
business.
the owner's business ain't.
But see,
Because
that's
it
what I was
slows
saying
down the
earlier.
game. It's
Merv.
that simple. It's not a.
Yeah.
It's not a sexy take or anything.
It's not a
but
sexy
from
take.
a business standpoint, it slows down the game.
B, I was having that same conversation with Murph saying, hey, I think the ownership in the front office is the reason why the running back market is the way it is.
100%.
Right.
Yeah.
Collusion and all that.
Right.
Why you don't think a team was out there like, dang, Saquon, we give him 16, we can do it, we got it, we need help.
Right.
But then what? The owners got together and said we cannot let this market.
The Giants said that.
The Giants said, but it's everybody. That's called
Everybody
collusion.
collusion.
Right,
Colluding, right? They did it with the wide receiver when we was in the
Yep,
league.
yep. They
When
put it
when
down. They brought it
when
DBs.
AJ Green, Dez Bryant,
Yep.
and there was
They brought the market
and
down. AB.
Demarius
Thomas.
them three was up. Owners came together and said that the market's getting too high. Let's control that. They did it with the cornerback position,
Yep.
and they
Yep.
just did it again with the running back
With
position.
Darrell Revis. It
The
was
only
getting out of
position they
hand.
haven't done it with is the quarterback position.
Right,
They ain't gonna do
Which
that.
we know that though. Hey, so switching gears, man. Hey, switching gears. Will the Chiefs be the best NFL dynasty ever if they three-peat?
Ooh.
I already talked about this. I said yeah. I think it's more impressive. It's more impressive. 8 years, 5 Super Bowls.
Super Bowl.
5 Super Bowls. He already won 3 in 7 years. This could be his 4th potential one. Took Tom Brady 10 years to get 7. I think that
No, it took
longer than that.
20 years to get 7. Shit, Patrick Mahomes played 20 years. He might have 14. Shit, the way it's going. The way it's going. You know what I'm saying? Like he
hot take,
is the new Tom Brady. He is that dude taking up
He's
that
not
extra
Tom, but
spot.
he's the new one.
really better than me, honestly. If you want to say,
Athletic,
you really
yes,
want to,
he's definitely
he's definitely better.
You know,
I'm
he's
just
not better than Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was
bro. Don't suck.
Tom Brady.
That's what I be talking about, bro.
No, I'm just
you
saying,
just want to
though.
say that because you played for the Bucks.
No.
Yes, he played for the Bucks for 1 year, and now you just Tom Brady crazy.
But he's not. He's not.
You
Patrick
understand?
Mahomes is not better than Tom Brady. Let's get that clarified.
How?
He's not better than
Do
Tom
he throw
Brady.
better?
Huh?
Do he throw better?
No.
He don't throw better than Tom Brady.
Not Randy Moss.
Patrick.
Randy
Stop!
Moss
What do Randy Moss got to do with
What
do Randy Moss got to do with Tom Brady's
Man
talent?
got down there 70,000 yards.
Can you?
passing.
Hey, listen.
Talking about throw the ball better.
Listen. He don't throw the ball better.
MVP race.
Hey, hold on. Stop this.
He's not in the
Who
MVP
throw the
race.
better ball? Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady?
Aaron Rodgers,
All right. Who throw the ball better? Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady?
Patrick Mahomes,
What are you talking? Who run faster? Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes.
Who win more?
You can't
Tom
say
Brady.
that. You know he played
No,
20
both
years.
gonna win.
They
Both gonna
both
win.
win.
Can I jump in
Yeah,
here?
go ahead,
Maybe I help
go
y'all
ahead,
out.
man, B.
I think that. So your question was, if they three-peat, will they have the best dynasty ever?
Right.
Yes.
So dynasty is broken down into what, 10 years, pretty
Yep.
much. That's how you look at it,
10
right?
years.
Well,
Okay.
in sports, it could be like,
Decade.
oh, you did 4 or 5 years, whatever. But I'm looking at 10 years, right?
Right.
So when you think about that, the answer is yes, because they three-peated, right? But the Patriots and Tom Brady did something that we've never seen before. They did it 2 decades.
Right.
Two
That's
decades.
So
true.
what is that?
That's true.
That's not a dynasty. That's not a dynasty.
So what is
What
it?
is that? That's an empire.
That's a double diamond dynasty. I don't know what it is. Double diamond. I don't know what it is. So I think this debate continues.
Okay.
And it's not until Pat Mahomes hang up his hat where we can say, all right, let's look at the body of work and let's say
But
he's on his way.
Right.
And I think it's going to happen because of what Josh said. He throws the ball better. It's sexier, right? He's faster, right? Even
It's more appealing.
Man.
it is.
Yeah.
And so 8 years, been to 5 Super Bowls, right? And this is going to be 4 if they win it.
Right.
Great start.
Great
Come on,
start.
bro.
Great start.
I think,
It's hard to beat, bro. But listen,
Go ahead.
they both great.
They both
You know what I'm saying?
great.
It's like Michael Jordan and LeBron James. It's either which
Jordan.
It's different
Jordan.
than great.
It's Jordan for sure.
Yeah, it's another
Jordan.
level to great. It's
It's-
like
Jordan is the GOAT,
eh.
and LeBron's the baby.
Them
No,
boys- them boys
no.
is
You know what it is.
special.
You know what.
No, I'm saying.
I'm just saying, but you know what it is. Like,
They both great.
no, you know what it is that we putting people on great when they ain't great. We
Yeah.
telling them, no, that
yeah,
you
yeah,
great. No, they great.
They
Yeah,
great.
right.
Y'all good.
Yeah.
And then y'all average.
We throw great around too loosely.
Yeah, it's too loose.
Emoji now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Put that emoji.
Right. That goat emoji.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't
So
do
is
it.
Josh Allen great?
He's good.
He's good.
Is Lamar Jackson great?
great.
No,
Great,
you can't
yes.
do that, Murph.
He is.
You
I'm
can't do
gonna
that.
Justin Herbert.
They-
Is Justin
what-
Herbert.
None of them
Justin
won a
Herbert-
ring.
Is Justin Herbert great?
He's good.
Is
Joe
Jalen
Burrow.
Hurts great?
Jalen Hurts. He's I would say leadership-wise, yes, he's a great leader.
That's a good answer.
Great leader.
Joe Burrow great?
Joe Shiesty.
Joe.
Give it to him. That boy great, dog.
Come on, man. I'm finna say, bro.
That boy good.
Yeah, I'm finna say, good.
That boy good.
But we gotta stop judging people off of the circumstances that they in, dog. Like
Yeah.
Barry Sanders,
Yeah. Calvin Johnson.
great. Barry Sanders, great.
Right.
Didn't play that long.
Yeah.
Calvin
But we
Johnson.
still consider him the best.
Uh-huh.
So why Patrick Mahomes can't be that guy? Why can't he be the best? Why we saying Tom Brady the best? Because he did it longer. But Patrick Mahomes doing the same shit. He did it in less time.
He ain't even played 10 years yet. So I feel like, man, you got, because that's like,
you really
that's
not-
like, that's
you're not
like
really bad.
disrespectful.
Don't say that.
It's disrespecting the work it takes to play football and make it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Tom Brady did it for 20-something years, right?
You gotta stop.
He been at how
disrespecting
many
the GOAT.
Super Bowls? So it's like, I'm with you, but that's so disrespectful to the game. That's so disrespectful
Yeah.
to Tom Brady to say, oh, he won 7 Super Bowls. How many Super Bowls you been to?
The same amount of you.
I know. How many Super Bowls you been to?
Same amount as you.
0. So
Yeah.
how are we going to disrespect him?
That's true. That's true.
Let's
Yeah.
get it right. You're right.
This is sports debate.
Apologize
Yeah,
to Tom
I'm
Brady.
sorry, Tom.
Thank you. I'm telling you, man.
I'm sorry.
Tom Brady the GOAT.
I'm just he the goal. But
There ain't no buts.
that right there, bro. He the man.
See,
Hold on, B.
That's that
but
both
you
sides.
say he not the GOAT, B? He is the GOAT.
Oh, okay.
But Pat is like this.
Oh, he lurking.
Yeah.
He lurking.
He right there.
He lurking.
Already a goat.
No.
He
already a goat.
That's another
No.
conversation.
See, that's
another
what I'm
debate.
saying.
There's only
Man,
one
already
goat.
a goat,
Goat
man.
is a singular.
Greatest
is that
of all
plural?
time.
Greatest of all time. So we
You
throw
only
that.
put
That's
one
an
person.
emoji.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
The goat
bro.
is emoji, and sometimes I throw it around too. Like,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
You
You
know what I'm
can't.
saying? No, you can't say that.
Because
Even
like
when
even
we see
nowadays,
each other,
like,
we be like,
nowadays-
oh, what's up, goat? No,
Yeah,
I'm not
out
a
of
goat.
respect, that's what I'm saying. I could be like, man, I could say, I could
Yes.
text B Marsh and send like, hey, bro, you the GOAT. Or he post something, I could put a GOAT like Mike Evans.
Yeah, we
I
doing
could put
too
a
much.
GOAT right there,
Yeah.
right? But it's Jerry Rice. It's
But
Jerry
you can't
Rice.
do that. You disrespecting the goat turn. You can't
That's
do
what I'm
that
saying.
no more. You
That's
can't do
exactly.
that.
That's what
If
we
you-
got to put out there. We got to let these jits know what time it is, bro. Stop doing that. Stop putting emojis on the wrong stuff, bro. You got it's only one: Jerry Rice and Tom Brady.
Brandon Marshall here.
Yeah. B Marsh
Sitting here on one-on-ones.
Mixed
And
with
right
I Am
now,
Athlete.
here on one-on-ones, we're saying it's a call to action. No more throwing around the term GOAT
Please.
too loosely.
Right.
There's
Please.
one GOAT in basketball.
Only
Right now
one.
it's MJ.
Right.
Yes.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Y'all want to debate that on one-on-ones? We can.
Okay.
In football, it's Tom Brady.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it. There's no more GOAT.
Even DBs, it's
one
Dion. Are you go champ? Or you
Boy,
go
okay,
Charles?
hold on, you let it. You gave a pause. You gave a pause. You gave a pause.
Is it
So who is the GOAT?
The
DB.
GOAT
Listen,
DB?
I'll say this. If Darrell Revis, so Deion Sanders is the GOAT.
Please, okay,
Deion
thank you,
Sanders
thank
is
you.
the GOAT.
Okay, thank you.
But I think that in the prime, he only did, but it's about longevity.
Longevity.
If Revis was able to do that for 8 to 10 years, like really stay
Right.
in that pocket,
Right.
he would have been a GOAT. He'd have been a GOAT. Like, bro, Deion was lockdown. But that was a different level of lockdown, Darrell
you have to
Revis.
travel. You have to travel to be considered the
That's
conversation.
what we was talking about
If
earlier.
you don't travel, I don't care if you Patrick Surtain, I don't care if you Sauce Gardner, I don't care about none of that. If you don't travel,
Right.
you cannot be considered a GOAT.
But what
That's
if that
true.
wasn't
That's
that
true.
scheme?
That's true.
What
You
if
got
that
to.
wasn't your defensive
That
scheme?
don't matter. You go to the coach. You go to. This is what goats do. Let me tell you what goats do.
Okay.
Goats go to the defensive coordinator and say, "F your scheme.
Yeah.
F your scheme.
I want him.
I'm him.
Okay.
Ain't no, I don't want.
I
I'm
got you.
taking him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what goats do.
Gotcha.
That's what goats do. And that's
Gotcha.
another thing about being a goat too, because I don't even know why I leaned into this Darrell Revis conversation because part of it is longevity.
Yeah,
Like Tom Brady was
Dion,
able
man.
to do it 20 years.
Right.
Champ and
Jerry Rice
Charles.
was able to do it 19 years. Right. So like you got to be able to put it together consecutively for a long time. Right.
Gotcha.
So.
Facts.
I
Darrell
agree.
Revis,
And that
though,
leads-
if he could have did it, because really when we looking at Darrell Revis and that Darrell Revis out that Allen
Right.
Revis Allen,
Revis Allen.
but that was like 4 years.
I
Right.
had the most yards on them though that year though, even
I-
more than Randy.
What
You,
yeah, everybody. What
You
had?
did some
I
work,
had
B.
like
Marsh, too?
60
Murph?
about
No.
4,
How much-
5.
what you did, Murph?
Throw the stats
That's
up.
not me. I
We'll
know.
throw the stats up.
Well, why?
Look, he's like I said, he's celebrating 62.
We'll throw it up.
Look, I had 60 get
bro.
reloaded.
Hey, Randy had like 50.
Hey, look, that ain't bad when
Chad had
hey,
like
look,
about 12.
hey, look,
I
when
mean,
most
maybe
niggas
not-
couldn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
get. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. And so look, we leaning right into that conversation, then bringing it back full circle, bringing it up to date right now. Who do you like out of Trent McDuffie and AJ Brown?
One-on-one. Will Trent McDuffie lock down
wait,
AJ
let
Brown?
me-
So let me bring.
Trent
Trent
McDuffie.
McDuffie was the
What's wrong
PFL.
with you?
Hold on.
The
Listen,
best corner in the
Right now.
NFL
the
right
Chiefs-
now.
the Chiefs' best corner.
Certain.
was
that's
certain.
Surtain.
Hold on. You said
Chiefs.
what?
Yeah.
I know you
Come on, B, you clowning, B.
I don't be watching like
You
that.
clowning,
anymore.
B.
So look,
I'm trying.
Clowning.
So Trent McDuffie, L'Jarius Sneed left last year. He went and got the bag, left
With
Chiefs and went to
Tennessee.
Tennessee. He the one who made Tyreek Hill fall when
He jammed on the line.
that was L'Jarius
Tyreek.
Sneed, but then McDuffie was
Sneed.
the other side. He was
Oh,
playing
that's
the
why they
middle
let
on the
him
other
go.
side.
Because they had
young
McDuffie.
boy.
Yeah,
He hasn't had a receiver
that
get
dude.
100 yards this year.
That dude.
He hasn't had a receiver get
Does he
100.
travel?
Yes,
travels.
he travels.
Does he
Yes,
travel?
he
Yes or
travels.
no?
He travels.
You sure?
Yes.
He travels.
Yeah.
He
You
travels.
sure?
He travels.
Yeah.
No, because he
But
know
do
Murph
you
know what I'm
tra-
gonna do. If
do
he
you-
don't travel,
do you,
no.
do you travel when you have AJ Brown and Smith?
Yes, you do.
You still travel? Okay.
You do because the number one is AJ Brown,
True.
right? If I take out AJ Brown, now you gotta go. You
That
gotta
way.
go
Is
there.
he the number one?
Or you can pick even if it's the number two. So the way I love when you have a dynamic corner like a McDuffie or
Yeah.
a Patrick Surtain, Deion
Sauce
Sanders,
and
blah
them.
blah 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 blah. What happens
Ward.
is the defensive coordinator can play, so that they can go out there and say, all right, Duff, you go to the number one AJ
Yep.
Brown, then we're going to lean. to
Yep. Safety
Smitty.
over the top. Yeah, we're gonna
Right?
lean. Yep.
Or you can say, look, we're going to put you on Smitty, we believe that's a better matchup for you, and then we can play AJ this way. So you can play.
Right.
So wherever he goes doesn't mean that, because I've seen Darrelle Revis go to the number 2. I've seen him block up and go with Gronk. I've seen him go in a slot against a slot receiver.
Okay.
So it depends on, the matchup and how they want to play.
See, 'cause that's what I said. I think McDuffie, I think he's too small to go against AJ Brown. It's not a bad matchup.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put him in, even though you're a great talent, I ain't gonna put you in a bad matchup.
So you double him.
Yeah,
or
but I
lean to
put him on Smitty.
Yeah.
And I put the other corner, the bigger corner, on AJ Brown with a little help.
Yeah.
Because AJ
That's
Brown
a
is
good
not a
matchup.
route runner. He's not a technique. He ain't no Chad Johnson. He ain't finna go out there and do that kind of stuff. Now he'll go out there and catch it and break some tackles and go score a touchdown. But he's not a technician, bro. So I think that's what they do. You put McDuffie on the other side with Smitty because they got 2 number 1s.
Yep.
Because if Devontae Smith go to another team, bro, he gonna be a number 1.
Yeah, they're dynamic. This is going to be a tough matchup. This is what's going to come down to his chest.
Yeah.
And it really is Jalen Hurts versus Spags. That's going to be the deciding
I've been telling
factor.
everybody that, B. I said
Talk about
Spags is going to try to limit Saquon Barkley and force Jalen Hurts to beat them.
Maybe. Well, yeah, because what happened in the AFC Championship, Spags went to them and he said, we got to stop the run. And they start putting clamps on it and it changed the game.
Right.
So you got to stop the run. If you can't stop the run in the NFL, you lose.
You lose.
So
Right.
if Saquon is averaging 5-6 yards a carry, there's a good chance that the Chiefs is going to lose.
Right.
That's what we need to be paying attention to.
Right.
Stopping that run.
Yeah, for sure.
Big Chris
100%.
Jones.
Chris Jones. He's
Big Chris Jones down there.
Yeah.
He ain't just running that ball through that A-B gap. You got to get outside.
That's a
And
what
that's what Spags coming at. He attacking on the outside, cornerback blitzes, nickel blitzes. You running right into it because
Right.
you can't run the ball down the middle.
Right.
Be,
So what's the keys of victory for each team? Give me one for Philly and one for Kansas
Good question.
City.
Key to victory for the Eagles. Key to victory for the Eagles are, it's come down to Jalen Hurts getting the offense into the right situation. What do I mean by that? You're going to run the ball. You got Saquon Barkley. But when you see the matchup outside one-on-one, Smitty or A.J. Brown, you have to be dynamic. So it's really Jalen Hurts getting the offense in the right play, right? Like you gotta let Jalen Hurts go,
Okay.
right? Because it's a numbers game. And then on the Chiefs side, key to victory.
You already know what that is.
They gotta get that boy. You gotta get
it is.
that boy that Taylor Swift the ball, man. You gotta get that boy the ball, man. Him and
So is
D-Hop.
it Kelsey?
I think
What is it?
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
What they got to do?
What's the key to their victory?
Their victory is stop it. They got to stop Saquon. If they could stop Saquon Barkley, they could win the game.
But if you stop Saquon Barkley, though,
Patrick
then you got
Mahomes.
AJ hold on. Remember hold on, 2 years ago, was it 2023?
Right.
They're in AZ, Super Bowl 57.
Right.
Remember that the year how they got there? That was A.J. Brown and Smitty went off. Go back to the NFC Championship this year. A.J. Brown came to life. That's why he was reading books on the sideline. He was trying. He was frustrated.
Right.
All that other stuff he said.
frustrated.
He was frustrated. So
Right.
what I'm saying to you is this: is like if you stop Saquon, only thing's going to happen is he gonna go for 125. He gonna go one for 25.
Not on that defense. Not on that
That-
defense.
Hey,
Not on that
Brown,
defense.
Hold on.
Not on that defense. They ain't doing no 125. He ain't even there at 125.
Talent like that, Smitty won it.
first off,
Hold on.
did you watch the last game?
Smitty won the Heisman, bro.
Smitty, yeah, he
That Heisman Trophy, his Heisman Trophy travel, meaning like it don't matter if you give him one-on-one, he going.
Listen to
Up
me,
top.
though.
AJ Brown don't matter.
Up top.
Listen.
McDuffie, bro. Telling you,
AJ Brown. Did y'all watch that game?
Yeah.
You watched the game?
Yeah,
How
when
many yards did he
they
have?
played the Commanders.
He had about 70-some.
Marshawn Lattimore kind of lost his
Fourth down.
step.
This what I'm saying.
Big play.
But listen,
big play.
he ain't do one of them.
Yeah.
Brandon Marshall come across the middle on a dig, make a man miss, break it for this. It was only
Yeah,
big play he had
fourth
was that
down.
goal ball.
That's all you need.
That's
what
what
they
that
did.
was it. It was
That's
a
what they
20-yard route.
That's what they did in 2023. That's it.
Yeah.
No.
But that's what they did in 2023.
No.
It was go ball, back shoulder, slant, and
I
9
think
stop.
what Bezo was saying, for them to win the game, he need to go ham.
Yeah, he gotta do
that's what I
more
think.
than that.
He gotta
Just
go
a little
130,
slant. That
140.
shit is not gonna fly.
But that's
against
going to
them
happen
people.
if you stop Saquon. I think
you're gonna have to
Saquon
eat.
was averaging 6.4 yards a carry
Yeah.
in the championship,
I'm with
right?
you. I'm with you.
So if you limit Saquon, there's going to
gotta
be
eat.
more opportunities for AJ.
Dallas Goedert gotta
And that's
eat.
all they going to run is go,
But that's what
slants,
they're gonna have to
9
go.
stops.
They're gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're gonna
Non-stops, boy.
Chiefs
Non-stop
are gonna
be the
force
death.
them to get the ball out quick because they're gonna blitz. You know, Spaz gonna
No,
blitz.
that's not true.
What?
Spags is known to blitz. It's almost like Todd Bowles, but when is he going to blitz? That's the question. He is going to blitz, but it's not. Oh, all game I'm blitzing.
Not
No,
all game,
no,
but he's gonna
no.
send some pressure. I think pretty often because they know Jalen Hurts
got
with
to.
pressure
Third
is
down.
not
They
as
gotta put people-
good.
They gotta
Third down
get.
for sure.
They gotta
We'll
find
see.
a way to get extra people
Yeah.
in the
Jalen
pocket.
Hurts.
dog.
See, that's what happens
Jalen
when
Hurts
he
doesn't
can-
impress me in the pocket.
That's what
when
I'm saying.
pressure
So they're gonna
comes-
pressure him because they
He
know
should-
with
he
pressure
should.
He
I
doesn't. He
agree.
doesn't impress me.
his
I agree.
QBR
He's
goes
not
down
sitting
under
back there
pressure.
just, like Jaden Daniels was back there. Just,
No, he's
Do
looking
you
at-
know
he's
he
looking
can't
at his
even
one,
do a
he's taking
3-step
off.
drop?
He's looking
Right,
at
and that's what I'm saying. That's why they're gonna
Hey,
pressure
never
him.
go in the Jalen Hurts. Go watch to get this my team.
yeah.
Why do you keep saying this is your team?
It is. I love the Eagles, bro. I don't know why. I just
Fly
love
Eagles
the
fly,
when did
Gilly
you
the
start
kid.
loving the Eagles?
Forever.
So
Like
why
when
you
you
ain't
was
going
little?
for him? B, you going for the? You got the Chiefs winning.
Hold on, break this down because he's been saying that and they go over my head.
In the NFL,
Hold on, when did they become your team?
the Kansas City
He's been a
Chiefs.
When
Bucks
did they
fan his
become
whole
your
life.
team?
So bad. I ain't never been a Bucks fan.
When did they come?
Y'all heard that?
So
Don't let
back.
him back home.
Donovan
y'all. Don't let him back
McNabb.
home.
Terrell
Oh, so, okay.
Owens, all that throwback.
So 2005,
Sante Samuel.
2004.
Asante Samuel, Lito Shepard.
Yeah, I like them. I like them, and I
Lito went
still
to
like
Florida,
them.
didn't he?
Yeah,
and, now,
yeah.
and now that my boy Nick Sirianni is the head coach, that even make it a little better for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you play for Andy Reid too,
Andy
though.
Reid is the guy.
Yeah.
He the guy.
He the GOAT. He the
and then
GOAT.
so you got to beat the coaching, bro.
I got to. Hey, so in your era, B. Marsh, who was the most unstoppable receiver in your era? Would you say you were the most unstoppable, or would you put Larry Fitzgerald or Calvin Johnson ahead of you?
Most unstoppable. I put myself up there
Oh,
for
let
sure.
him know, B.
You know,
Let him know.
I'm not number
Stand
one, but I
on
put
it.
myself up
Stand
there.
on
The
it.
reason why I say this because what you're saying, like to me, when you think about the number one receiver, it's like, can you beat 1-on-1? And is that corner traveling with you?
Yeah.
Is that the best corner on that team? And so I prided myself off of dominating 1-on-1.
Yeah.
So whenever I had
One-on-one,
one-on-one,
baby.
One-on-ones, baby.
yeah, it was lovely. But I would say the most dynamic, unstoppable receiver in my era, Calvin Johnson.
Ooh.
Calvin?
And Calvin, no,
Megatron.
I'm
who?
sorry, I'm sorry.
Come on, B.
Now, listen, Calvin came 2 years, I think, after me, and then this gentleman that I'm about to say was the most.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Where you
Julio
going with this,
Jones
B?
Was the
I already know.
most unstoppable.
Julio.
Yeah,
Because that's our era. You gotta say,
Julio?
like, y'all, like we all was like bunch. Y'all came
bunch,
after me.
He came after you.
It gotta be Julio, right?
Julio.
Yeah, Julio, that dude, bro.
Because then
why
AB
Julio?
that era too, though.
No, that's the
All right,
that's the
so
guy. AB.
No,
AB
so
was
Julio
Julio.
or AB?
Then you got Steve Smith that comes through that whole.
Man, Calvin, Julio, AB. Unstoppable.
Hey, what about Larry?
No,
Larry.
Larry's up there, but hold on. First off, Calvin could have been.
Yeah.
But Stafford, they wasn't force feeding him.
Yeah.
They
Right.
wasn't, when it was 1-on-1, safety down the middle, I used to see Stafford drop back and throw to the other side. What are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
This dude could have went over 2,000 a couple times
Couple,
if,
yeah.
if he
He
had
got
Jay
right there.
Cutler.
He definitely would have did it.
Right?
Yeah,
and Stafford is a
every time.
gunslinger too, but it baffled me when I used to watch their film. Like, yo, that was an opportunity to go to him. Why didn't y'all ain't do that? So you got him. He could have been. But so the debate to me is down to Julio and AB.
Julio and AB.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know. You was unstoppable, dog, because I remember watching, dog, Josh Norman try to guard you, bro. And you,
Gave
Josh
that
got
boy
me down
that
to
work,
Carolina
bro.
that first
What he
year.
did,
Don't
Murph?
no,
What he did,
man,
Murph?
B. Marsh killed him, man. Bro, I'm talking about down the field, second down, slant, third down, slant. We
Knew it was
Oh, that
coming
was in
still good.
Chicago.
In
When,
Chicago,
when they
you
came to
killed
Chicago.
them.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, though.
It was like-
his breakout year, he locked me and Alshon up. So that was his get back.
That was his get back.
No, that was our get back.
I was like, man, dog.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then seeing you had those, couple few games, 20 catches in a game.
Yeah.
Like nobody ain't had.
That was
20 catches
crazy.
like that.
That was crazy.
I know,
So
bro.
I gotta give flowers when flowers do. I gotta pay homage.
Thank you.
Like,
I appreciate
I
that.
respect those guys, dog. But
But this show ain't about being sentimental, though, right?
No, it ain't
Ain't
about
that-
being sentimental.
Hey, we talking-
Put some water on that shit.
Hey, so jumping to the next one, dog. So question: should Lil Wayne have been selected over Kendrick?
No.
Ooh.
No,
We
say no.
Gorilla 4 fell.
So who should have? It should have been Wayne.
No, he said no.
No, it should have been Kendrick.
Keep it, Kendrick.
It's a moment. Go ahead.
But
Here's what I'm gonna say to him because we've been having this debate.
We've been having this conversation.
There's a culture conversation.
Lil
There's
Wayne
a business conversation.
and Kendrick a business. Okay.
From a
okay.
business conversation, it makes sense. He's having a moment. The man just won 5 Grammys. It's never been done before.
No,
what
for
he
sure.
took home.
But do you not think that Lil Wayne and all right? So look,
Yes,
we
that
in New
makes sense.
Orleans.
Like, culture, that makes sense for a culture.
Let me land. All I'm asking is that I think arguably, and this could be a debatable, arguably top 2, top 3 greatest Super Bowl halftime shows of all time was in LA at SoFi with Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg. That was arguably one of the greatest of all times, right? To have Lil Wayne and bring out Drake, Nicki Minaj, his
Baby,
whole Young Money crew, Baby,
Manny Fresh,
Juvenile, to do it.
Maybe even bring out Master P and No Limit Boy and all those boys.
Bring them out.
All that time.
Because hold on, no.
They did it in LA.
They did it in LA. So listen to what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I love the fact that in California the mentality is progressive. I like the progressive mentality of like come on, whoever thought you would see Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem at a Super Bowl halftime show? Then you come to New Orleans in the South, and I'm like, man, you could have did just Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki, and No Limit.
So let me add.
Like you're saying,
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just threw around the word anomaly earlier. Sometimes there's moments though, bro.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. Was this one of the greatest? Was this the greatest moment in hip hop as far as from a beef standpoint and a competitive standpoint?
Ooh.
Kendrick versus Drake.
I wouldn't say the greatest.
One of them.
Top 5.
Top 5.
You got Pac and Biggie.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's the greatest.
You got Pac, Biggie, #1 beef of all time. I mean,
but from an art standpoint, though.
Art standpoint as well too.
That was real beef. I'm talking about from an art form, like competitive bars, the energy.
First and foremost, hey Drake, please come back, man. Come out of hiding. We want you back, Drake.
He
dropping,
man.
Oh, he dropping. Okay,
February 14th.
I'm a Drake fan. I like Drake.
Album, right?
I like Kendrick as well. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, Nas. That was a real one.
Nice one.
You know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't big. And the reason why I brought that up because hip hop is the number one genre in the world, right? Hip hop is the number one genre in the world.
Yeah.
And so if hip hop's number one genre in the world, and you have Kendrick and Drake battling it out in this moment, and Kendrick, wins it. This is his moment, right? So that's to me. I would love to see the progressiveness and see Lil Wayne and the whole New Orleans movement come to life. But this was such a huge moment that I feel like that's why Kendrick has to be in that spot.
Gotcha. And we can always agree to disagree, and that's usually how this show goes, man. I would have loved to seen Lil Wayne and Master P and Birdman and Baby perform in New Orleans.
Right.
I would love to see that. I mean, you could do it for LA. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why we couldn't.
So why we couldn't do it for New Orleans, huh?
I mean, hey, they saying they put it on Kendrick. You can put it on Kendrick all you want. You know what I mean? I kind of agree with Bezo. Like Kendrick, I'm not jumping in the car putting on Kendrick. That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm just and I'm not really doing that with Drake either. But Drake got hits now.
Yes, he
Drake been at the top for
most hits.
Drake
20 summers
for a long time.
Guess who after him?
For a long time.
NBA YoungBoy.
No hits.
Yeah.
Future? You want to say Future?
No, NBA YoungBoy is right behind Drake.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Hey, but then we say Grammys.
So why we ain't put NBA YoungBoy in the top?
He too street. He too street for that.
Yeah, too street. And he could have brought out NBA YoungBoy because NBA YoungBoy
from Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana, put it like that.
Right.
So, it's always to be debated. It's to continue. We'll never know. Did Jay-Z get it right?
He got it right. We know.
Now, he got
it right.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with B. I agree. They got it right.
They got it right.
Because Kendrick is a real, like, he a performer, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You see like the way he put that stuff together? Like, shit look different now. You know what I'm saying? We might not be throwing it on. But
bro, then like
he go back. Wait, what he was just
the Canadian tuxedo?
Man, just everything he doing.
Grammys at the Grammys.
He got a Canadian suit on.
Man, Drake though, bro.
And look how he breaking Drake down. Drake don't even want to come back to the States. He don't even want to come back. He in Australia.
He really was losing that battle though until that one song, bro. Like Drake
that's all it takes, bro. That's all it takes.
All it takes is one play. AJ Brown wasn't doing nothing the whole game. He had one play. And now we talking about he this and he that.
But what could have happened was though, the only thing that really killed that, in my personal opinion, being a rap fan and being a part of the rap culture since a kid, it was the beat. The beat killed him. Drake came. The next song he came with. The next beat was kind of like he just need a club banger. If Drake come out with it, that's what he did to Meek. He can't do it. Bangers.
No, he can't do it.
Yeah, he had.
You know why he was able to do that to Meek? He was able to do that to Meek because he had that girl. Yeah. He had that girl. He found the soft spot. Yeah. He can't find the soft spot in Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. He can't do that.
He's armadillo skin.
Also, so you saying Drake dropped, right? Drake is about to drop. You said it's a collaboration with Party Next Door.
Right. Oh, he doing a collab.
All right, there's a lot happening, but there's a lot happening here, right? Because now they're saying that Drake, because he sued the record label that they're both on, and he's pissing off some people in the industry. So there's a machine behind a lot of these artists. Drake had a machine behind him. Yes, Drake is Drake, but also to amplify his numbers, he got the machine. Mm-hmm. Right. They're saying that he pissed off the people, so now they're saying they're going to humble him
and go to
when he dropped.
Right.
So now those numbers that he's used to doing, they're saying we might not see it. If Drake is able to beat the machine, Drake then is back. But we got to also understand this the debate. It's not just about the music. We're having a cultural movement right now. Right? Like we're like, yo, culture vultures, like stand down. No, like you not really for the culture. Where are you from? Why are you talking like that? So now
that's what's coming into
Drake,
play.
when he come back to me, he can't come back with all that hard stuff.
He can't come back with no street shit.
You can't do that no more.
He coming back the right way.
It ain't believable.
He never really did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he got 21 Savage.
No,
he did.
Young Thug. This is what he's saying though.
He did it through collaboration.
It ain't even just a collaboration. It's how he's moving. It's like.
I don't believe he's a culture vulture. First and foremost,
it's it's just what it'd be like. It'd be like Patrick Mahomes now acting like Lamar Jackson. Lamar playing the game with Grill in. He in the divisional round with Grill slugged up. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes can't do that.
Yeah. Drake,
can't do that. That's what that's like.
But Drake, don't come on now, y'all.
Drake is for the women.
Drake,
he for the women.
No, we're not trying Drake.
No, we're not trying Drake.
Listen what he's saying. He can't come back on no gangster. He can't come back
really
gangster.
Been on that gangster,
but he has. You know he has.
He's not viewed as a gangster artist. Him and Rick Ross, bro, that whole lemon pepper wings.
He ain't viewed. He want to be viewed as.
No, hold on. But Drake ain't really been.
Stick up for your light skinned brother, man. That's what you do. Stick up for your light skinned brother. That's what you do. He still got his hair. I'm
gonna stick up for him, bro, because at the end of the day, like, Allah will be halfway down the street before the truth got his boots on. You know what I'm saying? So Allah will be halfway down the street before the truth got his boots on. I don't believe Drake was really on no culture vulture stuff, man. Lil Wayne signed him. You know what I'm saying? When he signed with Young Money, bro, he makes feel good music, dog. He does. You know what I'm saying? And I can't think of all the songs right now, but the songs he makes, he makes feel good music. And to just straight up say, like, there's a hood in every city, every country around the whole world, there's a hood.
That's true.
There's a hood, bro. Yep. If you travel, you understand, bro. I don't care, from the favelas in Brazil to Australia to Hawaii, Paris. Yeah. There's hoods everywhere, bro. London. So to say that he in Canada, just because he's from Canada, to say that he's still in the culture, no, bro, it's hoods everywhere.
We not saying that, Merv. What we saying is,
no, that's what they saying.
Drake, listen, bro. Hey, guess what, Drake? You can come back. He can come back, but you got to think of what he put himself in. The shoes he put the role you put yourself in. Rap.
But he never
rap is street.
He never rapped like NBA YoungBoy. He never rapped like
You're in a real
at times.
Listen, at times. Rap is street, bro. No matter how you put it. It's
No, it
street.
ain't.
Yes, the fuck it is. You in a rap battle, beef, rap battle.
Yeah, that's street.
This is
That
street. This
It
ain't
goes street
fucking.
fast.
That shit he be
R&B?
singing. That this ain't that.
Yeah.
So guess what, Drake? You can come back. We'll take you back.
Please,
Not that way though. Come back on the women's side.
Yeah, I'm looking at.
That's what you do.
I got talked about earlier in the show.
Albums had like rap and like the love
You right.
song, all that.
But when you got to look. Remember
Raw
what I'm
Wave
saying
even
though.
kind
But
of
watch
do the
this though.
singing with the rapping.
Yeah, but he got his own lane.
Yeah.
It's
He
like what I was
created
talking
on
about at the beginning of the show about like how you know you winning is by you go into the comments and you see those blue checks and you see
Yeah.
your teammates how they saluting you. It don't matter what the numbers are saying. You just got to stay in the pocket, stay in the lane. So you look at Drake. Drake had a post where they were talking about Drake, and I looked in the comments, and in the blue checks, they were saying what we saying. Like they don't want to hear that from Drake right now. And these are athletes, and these is also artists. You know what I mean? So Drake gonna have to be very sad.
You know what Drake
so you
look like to
telling
the
me-
streets?
so you telling
Drake
me-
look like the police. He the police. He the police.
No,
he the
man,
police.
no, Gunna
he went to the
the police.
police.
That's-
He went
that's-
to the police. He went to the management to go tell on
Gunna ain't
somebody.
police.
How Gunna ain't police?
Gunna ain't police.
He
ain't
ain't
tell
He
him,
ain't
did
get
he?
on no
Did he tell on
stand,
him?
bro. Stop
Did he
doing
tell?
that.
No.
I'll just say I thought he
Young
told.
There was
Thug say
one-
he ain't
Y'all
tell
held
him.
me up.
No,
Did
but
you
that,
see this make it on the stand and testify against anybody?
But that don't mean he ain't say something.
He's
in
gonna
the
get
paper.
on the stand and testify against anybody.
So he went.
no,
back.
he said all he
Police.
said. They asked him a simple question. They said, "Is it a game?"
Is why what is
YSL?
Yo.
Yeah, that's
are they a game?
yeah. But everybody home now. They won.
Yeah.
Even what's his name home too? Just got released Friday.
YFL Lucci.
Yeah, he
Lucci.
home.
Yeah,
Everybody
okay.
won. Everybody won. They home. Now what y'all gonna do moving forward? Like,
Right.
come on, man. We too much money out here. Like, I love the competitiveness, and he is right, Murph. Come on, it's
What he said?
one-on-ones.
What he said?
Rap
What he
is
want?
street.
Rap is street.
Rap is street, where it come from, and what it's morphed into. And so now, what we gonna do though? Like, I feel like rap and hip hop need to evolve and go to another level.
Bet. Switching gears. I've been having this debate with a lot of the homies, just talking around this. Your top 5 greatest All NBA players, right?
Yep.
I have Steph Curry in my top 5. Is Steph Curry
Whoa!
in your top 5?
Is Steph Curry top 5?
Yes.
I'm glad to be here.
Oh,
Glad to be
yeah.
here because we
Yeah.
had this conversation on the phone.
Steph Curry.
Go ahead.
Steph Curry.
Go ahead.
I don't think so.
All right, no, I'm gonna give you my 5. I'm going Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Shaq, Steph.
Wow.
That's dynamic.
Steph top 5. B. Marshall, please take a minute. Take
Talking about
10
transcending
seconds.
game sport.
Take
Yeah,
5.
he redefined the point guard position.
did.
Stop, B.
He did, bro.
Hold on,
Thank
hold
you.
on.
He
hold on.
redefined it, but he not only redefined because now
Young
it's like
man.
you can't.
Young
There's
man.
some players that come along and you're like, yo, anomaly, right? Like Steph Curry, is he a 1? Is he a 2? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. He's an athlete, right? Like when in football terms, like, oh, that kid's an athlete.
Right.
Not only did he redefine the point guard position, but he also redefined how we shoot the ball. Like he's special. He's
Facts.
different. So if you look at it, you got to put him in the top 5.
Magic Johnson.
I'm with you.
Magic. He made the 4th ring.
Man, who you gonna win more championship? Magic or Magic?
Magic got
got
more
5.
rings.
Magic
It
got
don't
5.
matter, but he had.
Tim
Look who he
Duncan.
had
He
though.
had
Look who he
Green.
had. He also had a
The
team.
Green.
I know.
Big
I know.
for the middle.
I know, but listen.
got
But think about it. I
Bird.
love Kobe. He said Kobe.
Bird.
We're not
Jordan,
debating
Jordan.
Kobe. We're not debating Jordan. The only one you can debate is Shaq. That's the only
Hell
one.
no.
You can debate
Somebody who
that.
changed
He's
it.
not the top. He's not even.
Somebody
I
who
know, but I'm saying that's the
changed.
only one he can debate.
Bezo.
I can't debate Shaq. Shaq is
So where's
I
Magic?
agree, but he's in top 5. He's in my top 5. Shaq is in my top 5. But I'm saying
Yeah.
you can debate him. I'm talking about out of the top ones we was naming.
Jordan.
You can debate on his
Kobe.
list. You can debate Shaq, and you can debate
somebody
Steph.
changed the game. Allen Iverson changed the game.
He did,
Yeah.
but not as dynamic as
Allen ain't
where's
got
Magic
no
Johnson?
rings.
as Steph, bro.
He has
Hey,
no rings.
Where's Magic Johnson in
Steph's
all of
special.
this? Where's Magic Johnson in all of
Six.
this?
He might not even be 6.
Ooh.
No, he might not be 6.
Ooh.
I'm
Larry
taking
Bird.
KD. I'm taking KD
KD.
over Magic and
Taking Steph over KD.
I'm taking KD over
Oh,
Magic
say it.
and Bird.
I can't let you
Bro.
do that, B. I can't let you do that. KD had to go join Stephen Curry.
Don't matter.
Ride his coattail.
Don't matter.
It was up
What you mean,
3-1.
Ryder? He won the
KD
MVP.
is a
He was the best
7-footer.
player on
A
that team.
7-footer. A 7-footer can shoot lights out.
So KD is
Can
top 10.
do whatever with the basketball.
Yes.
What are we talking
time?
about?
Yes.
KD top
I
10
don't
all
care.
time.
Yes.
Is KD top 10 all time?
My top 10, hell yeah. a 7-footer that
He's
can do
different.
whatever.
Wimby
ain't.
He was a toe.
He's a
all that
Wimby.
what you talking about? He was a toenail away
Wimby,
from
Giannis.
winning it in Brooklyn with a banged up roster. James Harden and
Kyrie
Kyrie.
was out.
Y'all see
And he
that
lost to
performance?
Giannis.
Yeah, he lost to Giannis, but he was a toenail away. His foot was on that line. If he hit that shot, if that foot was just
If was a fifth.
he would have did it by himself.
KD went over there, was the best player on
So
that
you got
team.
Curry
Yeah, he
and
was. He was
Steph
the
in the top
MVP.
10, B. Is
Do I
that
have
true?
what?
Curry?
You said you have Curry and
KD.
in the top 10?
Yeah, I got him in my top 10, bro. Because you got to also look at it, too. It's like, yes, we got to pay homage to the past history, but these players are better today.
Better, yeah.
They're better today.
I'm
so,
not going
yes.
KD
So
over,
you said
over them,
Dion
though.
couldn't guard these dudes today?
No, I'm not saying Dion can't. What I would say is this: Dion was ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time.
He was ahead of his time, and Dion would
he
no.
traveled.
Dion would still be Dion. Dion would still be Dion in this
300
era.
years from now.
But you talk about Dion going against Julio. It wasn't nobody moving like Julio. He ain't seen no Calvin Johnson.
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't seen no Calvin Johnson back then. Who was
Dion.
Calvin Johnson in his era? Chris Carter?
No.
Chris Carter had
Tim
hands.
Mike
No.
Irvin. Mike Irvin, Tim
No.
Brown.
Don't be laying
Michael
down.
Irvin,
Brown,
no,
Brown,
and that's my.
Tim
Those
Brown.
are, I love them. No,
Irvin,
Michael
Michael
Irvin was no.
Mike Irvin, them
No.
ain't had nothing on no Julio Jones. Julio Jones run routes like a
Name
little
any of those
dude.
receivers and name if they're better than Julio, Calvin.
Better than Michael Irvin?
Yes.
No, they're not. Michael Irvin is not better than, and that's
Michael
my
Irvin
other
ain't
thing. He's
better
not
than
better than
Julio
Julio
Jones.
Jones. You got Michael Irvin over Julio?
Yeah, I'm going.
He don't even run high. He don't run better routes.
Why?
And he don't catch better.
He just
He's a
talking
dog.
about being ignorant on just stats right now, bro. Michael Irvin, bro. We talking about Mike.
Man, if Julio Jones played in that time, dog, he
talking
would
about-
have 3,000 yards. in
Michael
the season.
Julio Jones' numbers is better than
God.
Mike's.
If Julio Jones played in Michael Irvin time, he have 3,000 yards in
Yeah,
1
that's
year.
true, bro. and you also got to think
Boy,
about it
that's a
this
hot
way too.
take, boy.
They only was playing like
Hot
cover
take.
2 and cover 3 back then. They
No,
wasn't
played,
playing like
man.
that. They
played
wasn't playing all these
play, man.
coverages.
Yeah,
Mahomes.
It's more
wasn't
complex
doing all that.
coverages.
Tampa, 2 Tampa, all that shit. They ain't doing it. They wasn't doing
7.
Yeah, these niggas play. They cover 6.
Right.
Yeah, they
Red
going.
this,
They
red
going
one
tablets.
side,
Cloud
other
this.
side.
What?
Right.
No.
I'm with it.
So Dion, yes, Dion's game.
So we just saying that Steph Curry is in your top 5, B Mars, right?
But
Correct?
hold on.
I just want to make sure.
before
No.
we
I just want to
Listen,
make sure.
I'm
What does Steph
validating
Curry
your
do
top
besides
5.
shooting, though?
I'm validating your top 5. That's what I'm
But
saying.
hold on. What does
That's all.
Steph Curry
That's all we
do?
need to
Take
know.
away the shooting. What is Steph Curry?
Bird brain.
What is Steph Curry without the shooting?
No defense.
Oh, now we don't know. Now
Sometimes
we
it's that
don't know.
dynamic. It don't matter. Okay, say
Hey,
you
now,
don't have.
Okay, he don't. He
Listen,
plays defense though.
But
He's
it's
a
that
hustle
dynamic.
man.
Don't do that.
He hustles on
I'm
defense.
just
saying,
He's a hustle
comes
man.
with the game.
He gonna hustle.
Take nothing away from
He gonna
somebody
hustle.
and be like,
He
what if
gonna play
can't
hustle.
do
He-
that?
Yeah, right.
He's not
Yeah,
a
we
liability.
can't do that. Yeah, we
I'm
just
saying,
debating.
what else is there to it?
It don't matter.
Because when you
He
got
got-
Magic
it don't
Johnson,
matter.
he could play
Nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Nothing.
1.
Did you hear-
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Did you
I'm
hear?
answering the question.
nothing.
Did you hear
It
what
don't
LeBron
matter.
James
He's
said
top
about
5.
Stephen Curry? He said when he gets out the parking lot, out the corner parking lot, you gotta guard him.
That's true.
There ain't nobody
But
like
he
that.
the greatest. At
Ain't nobody like that, boy.
But
Yeah,
Magic,
that boy good.
Magic can do. He can't
nobody-
shoot like him, but he can do everything else.
Man, you gotta see the talent Magic
Rebound,
played against, dog.
assist.
Yo, you gotta go back and watch some of them games, bro.
Like, we gotta go back and look at what
Yeah,
they
we gotta
was
look at
doing.
those
I
games.
ain't
Go
gonna
look at
lie
the
to
games,
dude.
bro.
Ain't gonna- you need to go be looking back
Yeah.
at the game because you talking about Michael Jordan. Did you see who?
Hey, Jordan played in the era.
Jordan was out there, no left hand.
Man,
Man, who, man?
you might,
Yeah,
you might,
hold on,
hey,
yeah.
Stop.
when
Hey,
Jordan
stop.
play, you might
No,
get hit in the face when you went up for a layup.
Come on, they got flagrant
not
1s
even
and
a-
flagrant 2.
Yeah.
Oh, now we go off that. Gilbert Arenas talked about that. Now
can't
we
even
going
touch
back.
you no
Oh,
more.
the air is tough.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to foul the players. That's what makes y'all good. No, play some damn defense. Move your feet. Man, Gilbert Arenas broke that down.
Yeah, he
about
broke
the
it
era.
down.
You
I gotta
seen
go
it?
check
You know
that
what I'm
out.
talking
Shout out to
Yeah.
Gills Arena, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
we
broke
gotta
it down.
make sure we check that out though. But I'm telling you right now, I don't care about none of that, bro. Steph Curry is top 5 all time.
All right.
He's
All
in
right.
his top 5.
Hey, for any other players, sorry to cut you off.
Go
but
ahead, you good.
Any players, anybody that come on one-on-ones, yo, y'all you know what y'all need. You know who need to be y'all sponsor.
Who that? Put us on.
I prefer Red Bull, but Celsius is spending money too.
Ooh,
Celsius.
And the reason
Shout out
why it's
Celsius.
good, let me tell. Oh,
Shout
yes,
out
it's-
Reverse Brand, man. Shout out
Oh,
Reverse
y'all got an
Brand.
energy drink.
No, Reverse
No,
Brand.
hat.
Okay,
And we're gonna get into our picks.
No, but
We're
no,
gonna
but
get
hold
into our
on,
picks, but go
hold on.
ahead.
So like, talking business now.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got categories.
Yeah.
They merch.
There you
They
go.
merch. Yeah.
Now who's our energy
Yeah.
sponsor?
That's
Okay,
right.
Yeah, put us on.
Shout out
Okay, so
Celsius.
shout out to our merch. Make sure y'all go cop that.
Yeah,
What is they called?
Reverse Brand.
Reverse Brand. Shout out to Reverse Brand. Make sure y'all go get
Is that your
boom.
pick? You picking
Okay.
Chiefs?
Oh,
who you
wait,
got?
Wait. I ain't just giving no. I'm thinking Reverse.
Oh yeah, Reverse Brand.
But hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, let me finish this because we need to get Celsius or Red Bull in.
Yeah.
Okay. I prefer Red Bull, but Celsius is a dope brand too. Yo, you gotta have energy to come on the show.
You got to.
You ain't feeling it? Like,
to.
yo, you gotta come with it.
You can't come
with
with it.
Do y'all just debate?
That's it. Yeah, I better know what you're talking about. Hey, we went against Rob Parker, dog, at Starbucks this morning, man. Rob Parker, ate my ass up. No homo, pause, whatever. I don't do that shit.
When you talk about hot takes, B,
grown man.
Hey,
Grown man. He killed me, bro. He killed me.
Rob Parker
Rob
takes
Parker, you with Chris Broussard? You know Rob
he said
Parker.
Steph Curry's not the greatest
hold on,
shooter.
Y'all talking about? I'm trying to get to the money right now.
Oh yeah, go to the money.
I'm trying to get to the money. They want to debate.
Go ahead.
Back to the money.
This is why Celsius and
Back to the money. Celsius.
They just want to debate.
Energy, high energy.
Need energy.
That
High
was a great
energy.
commercial, B. That was a great commercial.
Great
You need
commercial.
energy to come on one-on-ones, dog.
Keep going, B. So
And before, as soon as everybody sit down, take your shot.
Take a shot.
Because you need energy to come on this show.
energy to come on this show, dog.
Need energy.
Celsius
Need energy.
zero.
Hey, Celsius. Celsius. We need Red Bull, Monster.
Celsius zero.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Celsius zero. No sugar added.
Hey, I like the blueberry. I like blueberry.
We open for business.
Open for
Monster, you said?
Monster, Red Bull, Celsius. I like the blueberry.
And what they going to get? The most what?
They're going to get the most, one-on-ones, in any sport, one-on-ones. Basketball, one-on-one. Football, wide receiver, DB, one-on-one. D tackle versus the left tackle, right tackle, offensive line. One-on-one, you got to be the best. You got to come bring it in one-on-ones. At practice, if you go to NFL practice and you go to training camp, team is all right. One-on-ones.
That's what matters.
One-on-ones.
What you say, Murph? I see what you did there. What you say, Murph?
The whole crowd coming.
Hey, you know what?
The whole crowd coming one-on-one.
They can probably charge people to watch our one-on-ones.
Watch our one-on-ones. You got one-on-ones?
One-on-ones?
O-line, D-line. You didn't hear them.
Hey, you talked about Darrell Revis earlier.
Yeah.
My most epic battle against
one-on-ones.
Revis wasn't in a stadium. Was at practice.
Practice?
Played for the Jets. Oh, my goodness.
What?
It was so bad, we went and fought. We tried to fight in the locker room. I tried to fight in the locker room.
Yeah.
He slapped me. Who's to win? Well, that was towards the end of this career.
Yeah.
Right? And I was still revved up. And I remember those moments in the game. So, I was going out there, but we had our last camp together. We went at it.
Wow.
And I came back. I was like, hey, man, good play. I tapped him like, hey, good play.
Hold on, wait, because you got to tell that story. You say he slapped you.
Yeah.
So, all right, so boom. So,
Yeah,
hold on. I'm going to say it like this.
We forgetting this.
Yeah.
We didn't even get this on our map, please.
Yeah.
So much respect.
Exclusive
and love
right
for him.
here.
I never had the game I wanted to have against Darrell Revis. Now,
Yeah.
have I had some great plays and have I had a good game against him?
Yeah.
Absolutely, right? There's one battle when I was playing for the Dolphins, he was with the Jets, and it's going viral right now where it's just like a dog fight, right? Can we say the
dog fight?
Yeah, dog, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Mike Vick.
No,
dog.
my God. Lord,
Hey,
Jesus.
hey,
We don't harm dogs.
Somebody get the water.
Dogs are great.
No.
We don't dog fight. We don't do
Hey, look. Hey, look. Shout out to Mike Vick, Norfolk State head coach, man. Hey, through adversity, Tony Dungy, mentor of mine, saved him.
editing.
We got edit. We ain't live.
editing.
We ain't live. I thought,
We get into this. Shut out the
all these people out here. I tried to get a job at Fox, dog. They ain't want to give me no job, dog.
No, because we built our own. No,
We
you gonna
built
make
our
more
own.
money doing this. They gonna give you $300,000. When next year you can make $3 million doing your own podcast.
Let's
What
do
you
it.
talking about?
Let's
We
do
don't
it.
want the Fox
Let's do it.
gig.
I wouldn't against that.
I wouldn't even talk about
Yeah.
that Fox. Talk about local Fox. Y'all
We don't want
tried
that
me.
either. They gonna give you $50,000. Hey, $50,000 get out of bed?
Hey,
No, sir.
Let's go. Exactly.
All right. So
Let's do it.
quick. Look,
Yeah, let's do it.
So me and Revis, we going at it.
Yeah. The fight.
And yeah,
I want to hear
so
this drop.
I'm 224. I'm the leanest I've ever been, and I'm the
How
best
much,
shape.
uh,
And this is
percentage
year
body fat?
11.
Percentage body-
9%, 8%.
Ooh.
This is in September.
You ripped up.
This is in August. Come October, I'm down to 6%. But no, this
Ooh.
is camp time. So boom, we going at it, and I'm like, yeah, good play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm winning, and I'm being kind. I'm being nice. Yeah. And so we get up there to the line of scrimmage again, and it said hike. Fitzpatrick said hike, and he just slapped me in the helmet. Wham!
Ooh.
What are we doing?
Oh.
What are we doing?
Out of latched on like a pit
So
bull.
how you felt in that moment?
Me?
Hey,
Oh my
how you
God.
felt in that moment? Like, what was your reaction?
What you
I
was
was
surprised.
shocked.
You was shocked. I know you
I was shocked.
Right.
I was shocked. I literally was running down the field fixing my helmet, and maybe even concussed.
Stop.
No. I was like, there's no way that happened. not me.
Damn.
And first off, he knows how
Revis
much
Island?
respect I have for him.
Right.
And then the battles that we have has always been in between the lines. And so I was like, damn, no, that didn't happen.
Right.
And so when I came to, I was like, no, that happened.
It happened.
Right? And so after that, it turned into the most legendary practice. All we was doing was like, it wasn't like fight, but it was like, everybody knew. You talk about those tickets in 1-on-1?
Yeah,
the whole
1-on-1.
organization came out.
GM,
owner, general manager,
scouts,
everybody that was in
training
the building
staff,
came out and
equipment
watched. It was
room.
there. It was just all practice, 7-on-7,
1-on-1,
team 1,
Everybody
team
ready
2,
to see y'all do it.
everything.
Yeah, do
Everybody
it.
want to see
Ball
y'all
up
do
in
it.
the
It's a
air,
show.
we fighting, right?
Wow.
And then after the practice, I go in the locker room. A little too much information. I took a shower, I had a towel, boom, and I had another towel on my shoulder. And then so I went up to him, I was like, yo, bro, you know it's all love.
Right.
Yeah.
And he looked up at me, he was like, and he did this to me.
No, he know.
And I said-
He gave you the backhand.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
he
I
gave you the
said,
backhand.
you know what I'm saying? You know, we got to get to the money, so you can't
Yeah.
say the N-word here. But
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
can
yeah,
read
yeah,
too loud.
Right.
So I went to, I said, I just came out my way to say,
Negro.
and you going to do this to me?
Yeah.
And so I took off my towel and I threw it at him. Boom.
No, you fighting
This
naked.
time.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
This time.
I'm finna
This
say,
time.
wait, hold on.
Last time.
Hold on, B-Bar.
Last time.
Hey, hold on. Pause. That's a pause.
Every time I tell this story, people always do that. But no, it's the towel on my shoulder, so boom. So then we get into it or whatever.
Dog.
And then, you know, we ain't fight. We ain't fight,
Right,
do
right.
that like that, but it was just verbal.
Yeah.
And so then it took like a couple months, and then we
the
was able to get back on track, right? Because I have so much respect for
Right,
Revis.
right,
right. Yeah.
Even that was my best battle against Revis. It was in practice. That's why I brought up one-on-ones.
One-on-one,
But in the game, he was who he is, and I'm always going to give love to Reeve. But in that moment, it was disrespectful. It's like, y'all, and it's me.
Right.
And when I say it's me, it's because it's like, you know I'll go there.
This what the Jets.
Right.
Yeah, this,
Hey,
you
hey,
know I'm going to
that's
go
what
there.
I'm trying to say. Look,
Yeah.
Because you
you
played
know
with that
he.
chip.
Hey, listen. You know he gonna
You
go.
gonna go there.
Yeah.
That
I'm
boy
with you.
said, but he like that too. He from Pittsburgh too. He from the same type of area.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what people don't understand about about Revis is he was quiet, but he still moved militant. He still moved with
Gotcha.
a nastiness and a dog. That's what made his game
That's
great,
what made him
Yeah.
game
right?
great,
But
yeah.
for me, it's like, oh, that's where you want to go. Okay,
let's
Yeah,
go.
Okay,
Let's go.
okay.
Boy.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay. And then, I'm trying to overcome all the other stuff in the past. So, like, in the locker room, I'm like, all right, let me try to squash this. And then he wasn't
They
on
tryna
no
take you
piece.
back, B.
He
They
wasn't
tryna
on no
take you
piece. He
back.
went like this to me, dog.
Why he
Like,
do
he didn't
that?
even look me in my
He
eye.
did the
He didn't even look me in my eye.
Cam
Look. Put your hand out. He went like this.
Dog.
No, not that, bro.
Hit you with the
Scar.
with the Thriller. Yeah. Hit you with the Thriller on there. Damn, Revis.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. But it's all love though, Revis. Shout out to Revis Island, man.
Love,
yeah,
love.
man. Ain't no but love,
Hey,
dog.
so we're going to finish off with this.
Yeah. So
we
hold on. Hey, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, one-on-ones, man. Cross pollinating with I Am Athlete.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
we go.
Cross marketing.
Shout out I Am Athlete.
Shout out I Am Athlete. Shout out Bezos. Shout out B Marsh, man. Much major love, dog.
So the picks, Murph.
the picks, man. So we jumping right to say Super Bowl 59.
Yep.
Who you got, B?
You want to start with me?
Super Bowl.
So I want-
Bezo. We go Bezo. Who you got? Bezo. Start off B. We'll finish with B.
All right, we're gonna start with me.
Yeah.
Drum roll. Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Ooh. Like signing
Kansas
day?
City.
Saturday, man.
Kansas City.
Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones.
Can we get a cheese?
This is the way we leaning, man.
Kansas
Yeah,
City.
look, get
Reverse
another one.
brand.
Get another one, because you're going to need
Reverse
it.
brand.
Get
Shout out to
another one.
Reverse
You
brand.
You gonna need it.
We don't want him to say that it was only a Philly hat, so we want to make sure he got an option.
Make sure
Shout out to Reverse Brand, right?
Shout
Make
out
sure y'all
Reverse
go out
Brands.
there and hit the website, hit the link below. Cop
Yep.
this, right? Reverse Brand, got to take care of a little business.
Why
All right,
you
look.
touching it like that, though?
Yeah,
Look.
he chicken.
Is it KC? He looking at
No,
Is it fit? Which one is it?
So look, 3-peat.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes, legendary.
Okay.
Legendary.
Andy Reid, legendary.
Okay.
Legendary.
This is what we want to see.
Okay.
This is what I want to see.
Okay.
wanna see
This
that.
is who I think. You talking about magic? This is the magic.
Right.
Yeah.
But the reality
That's the
is
business
the
too, right?
Philadelphia Eagles are the better team. So this is what I want to see.
Right.
But that's from a business standpoint,
Right.
from a human standpoint. I can tell my kids. I seen the 3-peat, but ball, they're the better team.
Okay.
And it's unfortunate, right? Because I want to see this, but the Philadelphia Eagles going to win the game. They got the number one defense. They got two number one receivers that you talked about earlier, and they also
Fly
got
Eagles
Wow.
fly with
Saquon
Gilly the
Barkley.
They got
Kid.
that defense.
So-
They got
yeah, so-
I want to make sure. You
Oh,
put it on.
oh,
put it- okay,
oh.
put it- Oh,
Now I
just
gotta
sit it on. Just sit on top. Okay. Oh, he going
Fly,
Philly.
Eagles, fly.
Why you doing this?
Because I'm going
first.
cheese.
You going cheese?
Hold on. Now
I'm
this gonna
going
do it. What
cheese.
you doing, Roy?
What you
got
doing,
enough
Roy?
Kansas City hats up here?
Wait, you right here? There's one right here.
Do we got
Roy's
enough?
one
Hold
right
on.
here.
Go get one. Go get.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He
Sit
went
on
in
down, Roy.
Yes,
Sit
sir,
on down.
Roy.
Sit on down.
So it's
Yes,
two and
yes,
two.
sir.
2 and 2.
I'm
Hey,
going
can we
right
make a light little
Fly,
bet
Eagles,
right here?
fly. Let's
Hey,
go.
light little bet right here.
Go ahead.
20 push-ups on command.
Oh, on
We're
command.
gonna just do 20 push-ups on command.
Let's
Whenever
do
I
it.
see you, y'all already know how it go.
know.
All right, you know how it
No,
go.
I don't want that.
Whoa,
what it is?
I
B?
want
What
a
it is?
year free smoothies. Don't you own like
Tropical smoothie.
Tropical smoothie.
Oh, so then we got to make it like. So then I get a free year membership
Hold
at
up,
iAthlete?
hold up. Yeah, we can do that. But hold on, time
Okay,
out.
so we got a year smoothie, tropical
Yeah, and
smoothie.
then-
Tropical smoothie.
And then
Top
I'm
eight.
gonna send him the whole merch line.
Ooh, the whole
And-
merch
and-
line.
hey, I want the
I'm gonna
merch.
send
I
him the
want
merch. I'm gonna send him the
okay,
merch
help product.
and anything he need when he come in. So yeah, anything from House of Athlete. But the thing that I'm gonna have
I get
the
massage
stuff made
too?
from Portugal.
Oh,
Made in
Portugal?
Portugal.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the P. Mackay. Hold on, time out. Can we talk business on this show? I know it's about no emotion.
We go
just
across
debate.
all
Absolutely.
platforms.
Can we land with this?
Yes.
Yeah, land the plane, baby.
Tropical smoothie.
Yes, sir.
We have a former athlete. University of Florida.
Yes.
Yep.
National championship.
Yeah, yeah.
And then how many years?
Two
Two
times.
times. How many years you played in the league?
9 years.
9 years in the league. That is an entrepreneur, self-made.
Self-made.
Not only in ball, but now in business.
Self-made.
This is a beautiful story to tell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
What does that look like for me? Right? Because you also
Yeah. You
you're
on
funding this podcast.
Yes.
You're funding
We're
this.
partners. Me and Rory.
Y'all
partners.
and y'all pockets.
Right,
y'all
right,
pockets.
yeah.
Y'all pockets.
out.
Why?
Where we from, we won't let nobody go in our pockets, but-
My bad. Tropical smoothie. Tropical smoothie should be a partner.
Right,
Should be a partner.
Should be a partner.
right.
But
Y'all heard it first here. Y'all heard
it's
it
a
first.
beautiful story because
beautiful- we gotta put the
we
X.
need that. We need that 8. Go ahead and put it out there.
Yeah.
no tropical smoothie. Can we do a fact check? CMO of tropical smoothie is who?
What's a CMO?
CEO?
Didn't like me.
CMO.
Oh, CMO, Chief
Chief
Marketing
of Marketing
Officer.
Officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chief Marketing Officer.
Ooh, let's
or
find
head
it.
of brand. So while we're searching for this name, it's a beautiful
that talk,
story
B.
in this world of new media where athletes are building
Say-
their own platforms.
Welts. What's the whole name? Max Welts.
Wells.
Max Welts.
Hey, Max Welts.
Hold on. So here's what you can expect from one-on-ones, right? Not only we're good, we don't need those
That's
names
CEO.
anymore. We're talking directly to Tropical Smoothie.
Right.
One-on-ones. We have you that put up your own money,
Yes, sir.
invested in your own tropical smoothie that's doing some amazing things in the community. You're
Yep.
also with Rory putting
Right.
in your own money for this podcast. You guys reach millions of people on all platforms. And also the people that sit down with y'all reach millions of people. So now you talking about I Am Athlete. So now you talk about cross-pollinating. When we repost, now your numbers triple.
Yeah.
Right? Because my numbers.
Hey.
And what
Facts.
we need brands to invest in this, right? Because if you want this content to continue to come out this way, we need the tropical smoothies to come in and invest, $50,000, $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, $100,000 a
Take
month.
it, Mil.
No,
A month.
Ooh.
month.
No,
Get
this
it
is
right.
real.
Make
You
it
think about
big.
that?
Make
No,
it big,
because you
baby.
got to
Make it
look
big.
at numbers.
Big bro gonna put you
Traditional
on.
media spots and dots. So for them to get the reach that they'll get on your podcast, if they go to linear, that's going to cost them millions of dollars. So it's already a discount because it's digital. But now brands are saying we got to take 30%, 40% of our budget, or 20 to 30% of our budget, and now go digital because that's not working no more.
Right.
So that's why I'm telling you this when we come on the show. It's like, yo, keep going, because you look in the comments, like we rocking with you. We see it.
Yeah.
But also I know as an entrepreneur how heavy it is to carry it sometimes. So the tropical smoothie, for you to be
Selling their product.
it's just partnership. It makes sense.
Partnership. It makes sense.
And then all we gonna do is when you have people on me on cover shows, like we gonna talk about entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship.
Right? We're gonna talk about it. And that's
Yeah.
that little slot that tropical smoothie get.
Yeah.
Right.
So
You already
so
invested in them. Now it's time for them to invest in you.
we invest in each other.
I'm
Can we
all
cut
for
this
it.
in-
Hey, we need to get the tropical smoothie logo. Need to be
Bing.
put right.
Bing.
Yeah. With the commercial coming halftime, and then we coming back.
And we love where we come from. We love it. My kids always like go to tropical
Hey,
smoothie. I
yeah.
go all the time.
Bahama Mama. So, what's your kids like? What smoothie they like?
Bahama Mama.
Yeah. Sunrise,
Bahama
sunsets. Yeah, man, we doing it. So, B, that was one of the questions, B. This is one of my questions I have for you. And since we jump, we own it, so we do it.
I gotta go to my next thing though.
Go ahead,
so can we finish this one?
Yeah. So the last question was what was that? What's harder, playing wide receiver in the NFL or running a media company like I Am Athlete?
It's running a media company. So the question, what's harder?
Enlighten me.
Man, I cried. Just probably like you, bro.
Yeah.
Many nights playing this game, whether it was injury, whether it was trying to get to D1, it was in a draft. Like I cried the draft night, man. I thought I was gonna go first day. Yeah. And I ended up sliding to the fourth.
Yeah. Likewise.
Which was a blessing.
Fourth round
boys.
Fourth round boys. You know it. Yes, sir.
I cried. So I cried many nights, man. I cried when I was in college. And I had to make a decision, man. Am I going to stay focused or do I go do things that provide for my mom and my sisters, right? Because they were evicted. So the game was a huge blessing for me. But the real answer for me is it's harder building a media company because you have to be you have to be dynamic in multiple areas. Right, like in management and monetization, like the conversation that we just had now. So how do you master monetization, production? Is our lighting right? Is our audio right? Then we got to take this the post-production, omni-channel. How does it look? So you have to master so many things. As a wide receiver, and this is why it works in front of the camera for us a lot of times is this is emotional.
Right.
There's no separation between it's not personal or professional. This is just what it is.
Right.
But now you got to learn how to separate the emotions. There's no emotion in money. So as a wide receiver, we play. That's what makes us great is all of that. But then when it turns into managing people, leading people, those are skills that we are good at, right? Like when I watch you, like you're a great leader, but we weren't the quarterback. The quarterback has to be like a dynamic leader if you want to win a championship.
Yeah. Facts.
I think it's 10 times harder building a media company, than making it in the NFL, which, less than 1% do it. So you got to think about that. Yeah. Because that's my vision. My vision is for us to be the next generation ESPN, next generation FS1. We can do it, especially in this new landscape. So
what's the key success to building that? Because you've done a great job, man. Yep. Like you've done a really great job, and I salute you and I commend you for what you're doing. And all the former players, it's a fraternity.
Yep, that's right.
Right, it's a fraternity, and for us to even be in this space, last year we wasn't at this space. We're here now, but to be competing with the Foxes, the CBSs, and all the other sponsorships and all the other local radio stations, and like, man, they put all the former players by each other, right?
Yep.
What would you say has been? Because I'm about positivity. What has been like the positive side of things, or what have you felt like has helped you succeed at creating I Am Athlete on the go? What has been the
positive,
the key things that's like really helped you? Y'all got, I looked at some of y'all views. It's like y'all got 600,000-700,000 views, 500,000 views. I think y'all got over 1 million subscribers and stuff like that. Like, what has been that? If I come to you, let's put it like this, I put in football terms. Hey, bro, how I run this post corner?
Yep, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We going 4-5 side, or we going 7 full steps? Are we going 4-5 side, 3 and then 3?
Yep.
How? Like, what has been like? What worked for you? Did you switch your feet? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying?
So first you said something. You said to compete against them. I don't think we're competing against them. I think they're competing against us. That's different, right? Like now, what people want, they want this. They want one-on-ones. They love this energy, and they can't create
produce that.
Right. They can't create that energy. Wow. Me, like how y'all talk like that to each other? Then y'all hugging, y'all laughing. Then y'all go have dinner, and then y'all wives and kids get there. Right. How y'all do
Caesars
that?
Tonight.
You can't make that up, right? So how things have shifted in the media space, now we are, but it's important for us to have these conversations and come together from a business standpoint to understand it.
Right.
So like we have the power right now. creators, athletes, artists, especially in our community, hip-hop #1 genre in the world, sports, and you talk about football, and at the Super Bowl, 80% of us, or 80% of the game is minorities, black. Yeah. So when you think about, they got all those former players right here, you know what I'm going to do when we leave here? I'm going to go back to the commissioner, I'm going to sit down with Tracy Perlman, I'm going to sit down with Ian, and I'm saying, all right, if you want to put all of us here, can we get digital boards? Let's make this sexier.
Right.
Let's make this sexier for us.
Right.
Let's make it more attractive so more business can come to us.
right here. We got Prince Amukamara. We got.
But now look at all these, right? Like, it's us.
Yeah.
We're a part of this game. Football is family, right? That's what they say.
Right. Johnson,
so put us in position. Let's take it to another level. That's what when I'm walking around, Bezo want to talk. I'm like, nah, Bezo, let me walk and you know,
see what's going on.
Let me see what's going on. There's the opportunities that I see. So you have that. So for me, the positives of some of the challenges that I've had is that it forced me to look at the business differently. Mm-hmm. So that's how I got into a position where I feel like I'm mastering monetization, I'm mastering production, I'm mastering post, I'm mastering leadership and management, I'm mastering I call them dots, all these dots that it takes and how they got to come together to build the next generation multi-billion-dollar platform, right? Yeah. So if I didn't go through some of the things that I've gone through, I wouldn't have been able to sit back and be like, all right, let me look at it differently. And that's how I got to the space from the first place, right? In the first place, I got in trouble early in my career. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't be a brand. I had to turn into a business. Yeah. Right? And so I spent my offseason at Harvard building out a case study on transition. It's 2014, playing for the Chicago Bears. Oh, so wow. What I started looking at was athletes and artists that transcended the sport and the big screen. And what came out of that was content and commerce. The only reason why I got in front of the camera is because Magic Johnson was calling basketball games. Like, why is Magic Johnson worth a couple $100 million and he doing this? Yeah. What came out of it was a platform to continue to build the brand and have audience to push to those things. Right? Like even this right here is like, we got this, and it's like, oh, you don't forget, we got, I Am Athlete, House of Athlete down in South Florida. If you're in the area, come by. We got Tropical Smoothie. When you in the Tampa, the Central Florida location, stop in. Boom, boom, boom. It's a platform. It's a platform. So I can talk about this all day.
No, that's the best. That's great, man. That's great knowledge. That's great uplift, man. Definitely appreciate it. So then, what has been fun for you?
I'm learning how to have fun. I'm learning how to have fun. Like, what's fun for me is this, to be honest. What's fun for me is the conversation, because it takes us back to the locker room. We'll never have those moments again. We can't even describe. Well, you're feeling it and seeing, but we can't describe. Like, these are the conversations we have every day, taking off our tape. And then it's like, Murph, I got 100 right here. I hit it in the trash can. Boom. Wow. We might sit there for an hour, still in our clothes, still like, 100 back, double. Right. And then we debating this stuff, right? So you can't recreate that. So I think that's what's been fun for me is it turned into the locker room. And when it became that fun is when the business got so big. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's just brothers sitting down. Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Having fun, having these conversations in the middle of the pandemic. Yeah. And when the business got big, it was like, oh, okay. So the fun is those conversations now, having like Bezo and Mike and Kayla.
Hey, and I'm going to say this too, though, man. I'm going to be the little bro. I don't care about none of that. Shout out Fred Taylor, Uncle Freddie T. Gator. Shout out Channing Crowder. Shout out Ryan Clark. Hey, all that. Yep. This ain't live, so it ain't, but I'm saying it, dog. From one youngin' to the OGs to y'all, bro, is nothing but love. I respect. And what other thing I've learned in business.
They doing a great job, man.
Just because one deal goes bad don't mean you can't never do business with that person again. That's one thing I've learned, because it's all about principles, it's all about morals, and it's all about forgiveness and moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Just because one deal goes bad doesn't mean that you never do business again. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get out of that too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people, I'm gonna say the other side, that hey, it might be a real estate deal. Oh, you fucked me on this. But next thing you know, they bought a damn. Fuck that one. We go get this apartment complex.
That's right.
Together.
That's right. That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? So I just want to put that in the air, put that energy in there. It's all about being positive and spreading love. You know what I'm saying? So y'all kicked in the door. You know what I'm saying? And that's something.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all kicked in the door. Facts. Boom. It's like, man, I ain't see nobody doing this. And for me, and we talking about mental health, right? I thought coaching was the thing. You feel me? But then it was coaching 3 years didn't really do it for me, right? Then it was like, man, this is my first time away from the game. What do I do? And I'm working out with my boy Rory. We working out in the gym. And then we start debating about last night's game. I think Bron, Curry, whatever, we going at it. Bro, let's do a podcast. And in that experience and in that development, in that growth, I noticed that it was therapeutic for me.
That's right.
Because I could say what the fuck I want to say.
right.
Because for so long,
you can't.
I ain't been able to.
Bro, you with the
You're
Tampa Bay
the Bucs.
Buccaneers, just, hey,
Protect the
what
shield,
happened on that
listen.
third down? Why did the offensive coordinator call that play? You know, yeah, Coach did a good job. You know, we just got to get
he
better
called
in
it
practice.
bad
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Versus, man, this motherfucker fucked up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, but y'all, back to y'all kicking in the door, man, and then me watching it, like being a fan, getting in those comments, yo, B, I love this shit, yo, this
That's
shit
right.
hilarious,
That's
bro.
right.
Ocho, everybody, not Uncle Shay, you know what I'm saying? All that, bro, is at the end of the time, I understand things happen. That
And
doesn't mean time heals all wounds.
And the power is, like, it depends on what we're trying to accomplish, right? Like, if we're trying to be the next generation ESPN, you know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting back watching. I'm going to be honest, especially with this new deal with Revolt. I'm sitting back like, I need you to win.
Yeah.
You know why I need you to win? Because once I get my stuff in order, I want to come back and all these brands that we talking about, like, yo, here go 500, here go 600,000. Let's come
Gotta create
together.
the market.
You can still have your equity.
Right.
You can still have your equity. It's how you collaborate, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the power when now it's one-on-ones is hitting. I Am Athlete Weekly is hitting.
Yep.
You know, this is
4th and
hitting.
1.
All these things is hitting. Then we sit
Pivot.
down in rooms. We sitting down in rooms like, yo, how do we all come together? How do we do this?
How do we do
That's
it?
but you gotta want that. Not everybody want that.
That's true.
right? And that's going to be the next challenge for us
Right.
is when your numbers is hitting, my numbers are hitting, these numbers are hitting, everybody's hitting. Then you come in a room, and then now collectively you go to the brands. We go to Tropical Smoothie together because guess what? Your numbers plus my numbers plus his numbers is stronger.
Stronger numbers.
Right.
That was
You feel
So
what I'm
not
saying?
everybody
Yeah.
wins that way.
The dynasty
There you
with
go.
the Warriors. That was their whole thing. We
Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers.
Strength in
Strength
numbers,
in
man.
numbers.
Curry, top 5,
Hey, we
strength
ain't
in
gonna get
numbers.
too much game to everybody, man.
And this
You
ain't
know,
supposed to
we
be
love-
sentimental. It's one-on-ones, bro.
It's one-on-ones, bro. And the day I won, just so y'all know. Hey, man, much love, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all coming
Appreciate you,
on,
B.
man.
Appreciate you, fam.
Look forward
Appreciate you,
to it.
fam. Hey, make sure
Like,
y'all comment,
subscribe.
like, subscribes, one-on-one. Shout out to I Am Athlete, man. Appreciate y'all. Super Bowl week. Boom.
And it's the only podcast with gold mics.